days. Imagine this, working day and night, writing songs, producing music, directing vocals, and still taking time every week to connect with fans live? Sounds impossible, right? But for Bang Chan of Stray Kids, that's just a normal day. Recently, a major Taiwanese magazine released an article that sent shockwaves through the K-pop world, praising Bang Chan's astonishing musical talent and output. They even called him a true all-around music producer, and fans all over the world couldn't agree more. But here's the real question. Why now? What exactly did this magazine see in Bang Chan that made them call him one of the most versatile musical minds in K-pop? Let's uncover the full story, from his early trainee days to how he earned the legendary nickname the Idea Bank from fans around the globe. For longtime stays, this isn't new. Bang Chan has always been more than just a leader. He's the beating heart of Stray Kids. The Taiwanese article begins with a line that perfectly captures his journey. He began creating music during his trainee days, accumulating an astonishing amount of musical talent and output. Those words hold more than they seem. Behind them are years of hard work, sleepless nights, and countless hours in the cold JYP studio. While other trainees focused on dance practice, Chan was experimenting with beats, melodies, and synths, laying the foundation for what would become the unmistakable sound of Stray Kids. He started writing songs even before debut, when no one could have predicted how far he and his team would go. What set him apart wasn't just talent, it was vision. He wasn't waiting for inspiration, he was creating it. Every hour was an experiment, every sound a new lesson. From hip-hop to EDM to emotional ballads, Chan mastered it all with relentless curiosity. Here's where things get legendary. 3RACHA, Bang Chan, CB97, Changbin, SPEARB, and Han, J1, became the trio that redefined what self-producing idols could be. They didn't just make songs for fun, they built Stray Kids' entire musical identity from scratch. Every beat, every drop, every lyric carried the 3RACHA fingerprint. The Taiwanese magazine highlighted how deeply involved Bang Chan is in every part of the creative process. He's not just a composer or arranger, he's the producer who oversees everything from the first idea to the final mix. His name appears on nearly every Stray Kids album since debut. And that's not an exaggeration. From I Am Not to 5-Star, Bang Chan's touch is everywhere. That's over 150 songs, and he still finds time to host his weekly live stream called sRoom. To chat with fans, it's hard not to wonder, when does he even sleep? Fans often joke that if Bang Chan ever took a vacation, JYP Entertainment might have to shut down the studio, because no one else could keep up with his pace. The Taiwanese article describes Bang Chan as a true all-around music producer, and honestly, that might be the most accurate title he's ever been given. In the K-pop industry, there are many idols, but very few who can do everything: sing, compose, arrange, produce, and guide their members vocally, all while leading one of the biggest groups in the world. Bang Chan isn't just a performer, he's a visionary who shapes Stray Kids' entire sound. He has also contributed to songs for other artists, proving that his talent isn't confined to one group. What's truly impressive is his ability to balance creativity with strategy. He knows exactly how to craft a sound that stands out without losing the group's identity. From the explosive chaos of God's Menu to the groove-heavy Backdoor, each song feels different yet undeniably Stray Kids. And that's why fans around the world call him the Idea Bank. Because every time people think Stray Kids have reached their creative limit, Bang Chan drops something completely unexpected and raises the bar again. Not every producer can handle multiple genres, but Bang Chan isn't just any producer. He's a walking playlist. He can produce hard-hitting hip-hop tracks like Maniac, then switch to soft, emotional ballads like Waiting for Us without missing a beat. The Taiwanese article praised him for effortlessly mastering various genres, and they were absolutely right. In Stray Kids' discography, you can hear the full spectrum of emotions, from high-energy chaos to delicate introspection. Chan's range as a producer is what makes the group's music unpredictable, yet consistently powerful. What's even more remarkable is how well he understands his members' strengths. He knows when to give Hyunjin expressive moments, when Felix's deep voice should dominate, or when Singmin should take the emotional spotlight. That kind of intuition doesn't come from training. It comes from genuine artistry and emotional intelligence. Some industry veterans have even compared Bang Chan to icons like G-Dragon and Teddy Park, calling him the true fourth-generation producer idol. A comparison like that doesn't come lightly. When the article from the Taiwanese magazine dropped, the internet lit up instantly. Stays took over X, Twitter, with hashtags #BangChanGeniusProducer and #AllaroundBangChan. Fans shared old clips of Bang Chan producing in the studio, captioned with lines like, "Finally, the world is recognizing what we've known for years." Comments poured in from all over the world. One fan wrote, "Bang Chan isn't just a leader, he's the home of Stray Kids music." Another said, "He's not an idol, he's a visionary." And if you followed Stray Kids' journey, you know these aren't exaggerations. Even fans outside the Stray community began paying attention. Popular TikTok music accounts posted about the article saying things like, "We need more idols like Bang Chan, artists who truly understand music." And they were right. The recognition from a foreign publication helped spark a broader conversation in the media. Has K-pop finally found its next true idol producer of the new generation? The growing consensus was clear. Yes, and his name is Bang Chan. If you've ever tuned into Chan's room, you already know how humble he is. No matter how much praise he receives, his answer is always the same. "I'm still learning. There's so much I don't know yet." That humility is what makes him so loved, not just as an artist, but as a person. Despite being one of the busiest producers in K-pop, he never loses his kindness or warmth. The Taiwanese magazine mentioned this as well, saying, "Amid his busy schedule, Bang Chan continues to show dedication and warmth, allowing fans to feel a personal connection with him." For him, music isn't about fame, it's about connection. He once said, "If my music can make someone feel a little better, even just for a moment, that's enough for me." That quote alone says everything about his character. Fans often call Bang Chan their comfort zone in human form. He not only delivers energy through his music, but also comfort through his words. Every week, he ends his live streams with a simple yet powerful message: "Don't forget you did well today." That's the kind of leadership you can't teach. It comes from genuine empathy. With so much recognition from fans, media, and even fellow musicians, one question remains: what's next for Bang Chan? Will he continue producing every Stray Kids album as he always has? Or will we someday see him launch his own solo project or even his own label like some of his industry seniors? Whatever happens next, one thing is certain: Bang Chan's influence will continue to shape K-pop for years to come. Stray Kids are already one of the most globally recognized groups of their generation, and their sound, crafted under Chan's direction, has become their strongest weapon. The Taiwanese magazine didn't just praise him, they confirmed what fans have believed all along. Bang Chan isn't just a leader, he's a living legend, building his legacy one beat at a time. So, what do you think? Does Bang Chan deserve the title of the Idea Bank of K-pop? Which of his productions do you think best showcases his genius? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss more stories from the ever-evolving world of K-pop. Until next time, remember what Bang Chan always says: "You did well today."